I want to welcome you all to another edition of the WITN First Alert Desk. I'm Meteorologist Russell James, and please let me know if you can hear me just fine. Looks like my sound is not working. Let's see here. Let's try something different. You're taking a live look right now at Washington, North Carolina. Current time is 3:05. Current temperature sitting at 58 degrees. Please let me know if you can hear me just fine. I look like I had a bit of a mic error there just for a few seconds. And we're going to go ahead and go straight to the forecast here in just a moment. I want to welcome you to another edition. I am Meteorologist Russell James, and it's looking like here we're going to continue to at least experience somewhat of a fairly nice afternoon. So at least for the most part, we've seen sunshine all throughout the day, and we're going to continue to experience that sunshine at least through the rest of the evening hours tonight. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at what we're seeing out the door currently in Grifton. Right now, temperature sitting at 59 degrees. We have a south breeze at about 10 miles per hour. And for the most part, we're going to see at least those winds remain out of the south over the next couple of hours or so. So again, not looking too bad as of right now. And looking at our bonfire forecast for this evening, we're going to see temperatures dropping down into the 40s. Bonfire forecast, again, not really too bad. There is a medium fire danger risk, so just something just to keep in mind if you are going to be burning anything out in your backyard for this evening. Evening planning forecast going from the 40s to the low 40s, 43 by 11 p.m. South-southwesterly breeze at about 5 miles per hour. As we head into your upcoming forecast going into tomorrow, we'll see fair skies with temperatures starting out into the lower 30s. Might need a light jacket followed by a rain jacket, coffee, and tea just to get you started. Don't forget that sweater as well, as we'll see temperatures starting off the day into the low 40s. But by the late afternoon hours, that's when we're going to start seeing the clouds begin to increase, along with the chance for a few showers. So a 30% chance by 3 p.m., 6 o'clock a 50% chance. And then along the coast, we can see rain chances as high as 60% by around 6 o'clock, with temperatures hovering into the middle 50s across the region. So again, as we work you through your first alert outlook forecast going into tomorrow morning, we'll see the clouds begin to increase throughout much of the viewing area, and then heading into the late morning, early afternoon, we'll see some light rain across I-95, and then that will overspread towards the coast by around 3:34, 5, and 6 p.m. And then from there, we'll start to see the rain beginning to subside from time to time, as we'll start to see at least a fair pattern there as we go towards around 11:45 Wednesday afternoon. And then going into the overnight hours into your Thursday morning, we'll see the rain beginning to exit. Can't rule out maybe an isolated sleet pellet or two affecting parts of our area, but for the most part, again, we're going to be dealing with cold, rainy setup across the region. So around a quarter inch or less across several spots. And then the big story, once we get past Wednesday's system, will be the temperatures. Now, on average, we should see highs into the mid-50s during the day and mid-30s at night. And there are signs that as we do move ahead into the first part of next weekend, there will be a sign that we will see some colder and at least drier temperatures on tap across the east. And these temperatures are going to be as a result of a dip in the jet stream that's going to be set to arrive as we head over the coming week or so. So again, this is one of those type of setups where a few days will be somewhat below average, but then a couple other days will be somewhat above average, as we'll have a couple occasional dips in the jet stream. So as I walk you through your forecasts, looks like we're going to be seeing another round of colder air making its way into the region going into Thursday, and then from there we'll see another round of colder air making its way into the area as we head into your Friday and Saturday, and then we'll have another round heading into early next week. That's going to continue to be the case as we go into the following week. So again, it's going to be more of an up and down temperature swing as we move along into your forecast. So get used to temperatures one day being nice and warm and then the next day being fairly cold. So looking at your temperature and feels like temperature starting off on Thursday, we'll see highs into the 20s and 30s, feels like temperatures into the teens. And then as we head towards around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, we'll see upper 30s with wind chills into the 20s. And then as we go into Friday morning, temperatures dropping down into the low 20s with teens likely as feels like temperature. So get used to that pattern as we look ahead over the coming days. Your fishing forecast, wet and cold conditions Wednesday into Thursday, turning nice by the time we head into the weekend. And looking at your 8-day forecast, overall 40% chance of rain in the forecast on Wednesday, 60% chance in the forecast as we head into your Wednesday night, and a 20% chance once we head into your Thursday. So again, a lot to look forward to over the coming days. Other than the rain, we'll have plentiful days of sunshine despite the cold temperatures. So any questions or concerns that you do have related to the weather, please be sure to let me know. I will have more details coming up tonight at 4 p.m. But thank you all for tuning in again, and be safe. Take it easy, everybody, and I'll be seeing you back here at 4 o'clock sharp here on the WITN First Alert Desk.